you, Chris. Looking good, brother. What is that, velvet? That is amazing. I mean, Mr. GQ here. I think different event here. I think the Met Gala was last night, Ty. I think we should have had Chris with us with that. I said with us as if I was with you, right? I was with you on Instagram watching, but I technically wasn't with you, right?
Adults, right? And mentoring is very, very fundamental to what My Brother's Keeper is all about. The president has emphasized this over and over again. So, along with it, how many people saw the Steph Curry video, right? So, Steph Curry's video with the president, it was actually fun to watch the two of them prepare to do that too, right? The volcano and all that stuff, they had a great time. But 4 million people saw that video on Facebook, and after the first time it was shown in the first couple days. And the impact that has had on mentorship registrations across the country has been profound. So I would urge all of you, you can go to the White House website and you can get a link to to the Mentor Inc. NBA in real life campaign. That's one thing. Second, for those of you who are small business owners, take a young person under your wings, make that person an apprentice in your organization, teach them about what it is to run a business, give someone a second chance who's been in trouble. There are things that you can do there as well. And otherwise, I think it's just spread the word with people you know about the fact that My Brother's Keeper is not going away.
We have a long way to go. And the fact that we need the SBA and My Brother's Keeper, it pains me to realize that if only we gotten that 40 acres and a mule, we wouldn't need no damn SBA. If only we could have shaken off the pains of slavery, then we would have been able to associate in this society knowing that we would have decent schools, a decent place to live. And when we were born, our parents' hopes and aspirations would be just what kind of professional would we be? And so because we have a black president and still are nowhere near the fact that kids are born with the same opportunity, we welcome what you two are doing, and we encourage all of you to recognize that we need a lot of help for our young people.
Worldly, well-read. I didn't meet anybody like you until I came to New York who was doing styling. Well, I didn't know what that was. But then after a while, I didn't meet any black people who were stylists. Then for sure, I didn't meet any black men that were stylists. So in that area, you are the exception. So like, how do we, Ty, begin to make that shift so that people like you do become that norm, and that we are able to educate our young men of color to say, you don't have this to buy the Jordan, but you can create your own shoe line. You can own the company.
You have to just believe in yourself and forget what everybody else has to say about you and just live your dream and your passion. And I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing, but you know, when you finally really believe who you are and not care what anybody else has to say, that's when things start happening for you.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about my colleagues, but I would definitely personally feel, myself, I feel like I definitely have that responsibility. Any chance I get to talk to anyone about starting a business, you know, it's important for me to, first thing is always say, don't let people get in your head, because someone's always going to have
say that the feeling of being uncomfortable actually leaves when you become an entrepreneur, because it actually probably increases, but at the end of the day, it's a different type of discomfort that you will feel, and it's relatively invigorating, I think, to the 10th degree. It's like unexplainable unless you've kind of gone through that process, and I think that alone really kind of led me to just want to say, let's just do it.
Reliable in business, you know. So what really drives me, like, number one is like the people that look up to me, you know, in my country, you know, and here, the people that look up to me, like, I can't give up. I can't say I'm tired. I can't say I'm sick. I can't say, oh, it's 12 inches of snow, I'm not going in today. I work on Christmas Day. I work on my birthday, you know, because I want the average person to look at it and be like, he's doing it. I can't let those people down. I don't want them to be like, oh, he knows my hero, but he didn't come to work for 2 days. You know, anybody can vouch for that. I'm there every day. People are like, what drives you? I'm like, the people that are watching. You don't know who's watching. I'm not even talking about physically. I'm talking about even on the social media. They might not follow you, but they'll go on your page and they're watching your everyday progress. Seriously, not everybody that follows you are the only people that are watching. You might have like 100,000 followers, but like 20 million people are looking at your page. And you don't know that, and I don't want to let those people down. And most of all, I don't want to let myself down.
I just always, you know, wanted to be able to, as I'm climbing, pull somebody else with me. And I knew that I can only be as good as my chef was under me, my team. So I just always wanted to create this whole team of chefs. But I had to first, you know, get to a level of success and expertise as personally, and then bring another chef with me and to continue bringing other chefs behind me. So that's the reason why we created the culinary school. That's the reason we created the foundation, to always inspire individuals through culinary arts. So.